Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to another match in the New Super Mario Bros. Wii 2020 80% Tournament. I'm Diamond Crafter A.
And I am Bronze Crank. So today's match, or tonight's match I should say for most time zones, is between TuttiPullo and AlienShockz, both of which are pretty high level runners in Group D of the tournament. This I believe is both of their first matches.
It is.
You can see how they both debut here, see how they can both stack up in a tournament setting. Quickly checking their PBs here.
I know Aliens is a 25-10.
Yeah, and
not 100% sure what 2E's is.
2D's is a 24-39. So a little bit of a difference there, but when it gets to this top level, especially in a tournament setting, their skill levels in this setting are probably going to be pretty equal.
Yeah. Both are pretty strong racers from what I've seen. Able to pull 25s pretty consistently.
It looks like we started. There's a bit of a desync between 2D and Alien.
That'll get sorted out.
Yeah. So going into 1-1, this is pretty much just standard Mario fare. Nothing really to look at here. Small movement optimizations and just. Oh, Twisco actually kind of messing up the hill a little bit there, which is going to give Alien, I guess, maybe like a 1 second lead coming out of this, but 1 second isn't going to be a whole lot when it comes to this whole game in general, especially coming up on some of the tricks later on. Looks like, yeah, 2D's going to get 453, Alien's a 454 on the timer in the top right there. So yeah, about a second differential. Gonna head into
the timer in the top right there, also known as the in-game timer. But we only use the most official terms here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The timer in the top right.
Yeah. So heading off into 1-2, once again, pretty standard. Just once again, movement optimizations. The majority of World 1, actually, before we even get to 1-3, majority of World 1 is just getting your movement right. Twisco, little shaky on that star there, but not too much time lost to be had.
Oh, I'm behind. Refresh this commentary stream then.
Alien getting a 460 pipe, that's pretty nice. And yeah, Alien mid 455, Twisco getting a 454, pretty high. So Alien's about second and a half ahead, I think. Yeah. Once again,
just gonna ignore the fact that I got a 461 pipe earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will actually ignore that.
Yeah, just the way that you got excited about the 460, and I'm just like, it is possible to get better than that, right?
I know it is possible, but and another thing to mention, I guess, before we head out of World 1 here, is they just go on through 1-3, another just movement kind of level, is the fact that World 1, you do see a bit of timer differentials due to an RNG element. There are Goombas off the right side of the screen in the overworld, and depending on where they start, or I'm saying plural, depending on where the Goomba starts off screen and which direction it decides to move, it takes a random amount of time to both decide that direction and to move. So you can...
Well, it's not random entirely. It can spawn on one of 4 spots. It's a 2x2 grid. If it starts... if it goes down, because it's automatically... it starts facing downwards no matter where it is. So from there, if it goes down, it will go immediately. If it goes left or right, it will have to turn that direction. and if it goes up, it'll have to turn that direction, but go farther, and that's what creates the time differences.
Yeah. So you can lose or gain up to around a second each way, just based off of RNG in World 1. So
Something that's very prominent right there, loading times. They are very different between different runs.
Yes.
Yeah. We've seen loads range from 2 minutes and 2 seconds from me to 2 minutes and 18 seconds from Green Uprooter. I believe 2D is on a Wii, right?
Yeah. Are they both, or does Alien use a Wii U?
Alien is on a Wii U. So Wii U loads tend to be more consistent at around the 210 to 212 area, whereas Wii loads can range from the 202 to the 218.
Yeah. So loads can definitely affect the ending time. In a race setting, generally, it's not the end-all be-all factor, but it is something that's important to consider, is that
if this race comes within like a second, we are probably going to have to retime it without loads.
Yeah. Because 2D's loads are known at 213, 333.
Actually, his loads are inconsistent.
Loads can be
by
inconsistent.
a large amount compared to normal Wii's.
But,
like, his loads vary by up to like 5 seconds, whereas most people's vary up to like 3.
Yeah. Ooh, 2D. So we actually just completely, because we were just talking about loads.
Yeah.
Let's go back and talk about 5-1, because that is a bit of a fun level. Definitely has one cool looking trick in it called water skip, which is basically where you just kind of skip the whole section of having to either swim under all the piranhas, wait till the very end, and then propeller up, or taking that weird little Ferris wheel thing. Either way takes like a pretty significant chunk of time. So what we end up doing is jumping out
way longer.
Yeah, jumping out in the middle of the river piranhas and propellering in not too precise of a way, but in a sort of precise way that allows us to skip having to wait all that time in that section to do either of the slower strats.
That piranha fight is unavoidable, by the way.
Yeah, it can lose quite a bit of time if you mess it up, but it does save, I believe, 3 to 4 seconds over not doing it.
Okay, so here they have a choice between 5-2 and 5-3. 5-3 is harder, but faster by 3 to 5 seconds.
Look at this sync, holy cow.
Yeah, this is very synced up.
What is going on? They are actually fully synced. Oh no, Alien jumped over the Koopa, 2D walked under.
Okay, yeah, there's actually a strat that we took from the tasks in this level. Neither of them doing it. I don't blame them because it's quite difficult. But there is a way to go faster at that part where they waited. You can actually use the Koopa to kill the Bramble there. Yeah, here's just another example of 2D's loads being insanely fast compared to Aliens at certain points. Like, the ending screen of the Piranha load, like that load, Alien saved time, but compared, like, that load there, with the pipe, he lost time. Like,
yeah,
that just shows how much loads can vary.
So coming up here into 5 level names still to be decided.
It's either Fortress or Tower, but
no, it's Fortification. Anyway,
okay.
There are 2. This is a very cycle-based level, as you can see. You have the walls moving back and forth here with spikes on them that kind of restrict your movement from just getting whatever ending time you want. So generally there are 2 cycles that runners will get in this level. Either the cycle 5-4-6, which is slower, but what pretty much everyone gets.
5-5-6.
Or 5-5-6, which it looks like Twisku's actually going to get here by a pretty big margin. That is a lot more difficult than he made that look. It's pretty precise. Can definitely lose you a lot of time if you mess up, because if you mess up either you have to sell for 546, or worst case scenario, you crash into one of the spike walls and are now without propeller, which is not good heading up or going into this next level. Alien got the more common 546 cycle, which is loses pretty much exactly 7.5 seconds or 7 seconds.
I would also like to mention that the way Alien did the boss fight is actually slower. It's about a second faster, I believe, to send him right on both, like,
on
times.
both times you hit him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that well known though. I know like it's known, but I feel like it's one of those things you only learn if someone like specifically tells you.
Yeah, it's more of like an overlooked thing, and like we kind of knew that, but it wasn't actually like looked into until a few days ago when I did some testing on it because someone brought it up.
So, coming up into 5-4, we're going to see, probably, in my opinion, the flashiest trick in the game, 5-4 skip. Normally, for this level, you have to wait on this raft and, like, deal with all these falling enemies and stuff. Real annoying, real stupid. Or, you can do what Twisku is currently doing right now. And
Alien is starting.
Skip the whole thing. Just jump on these platforms. Okay, he's gonna hit the POW block here, which is a little safe or loose.
A very good safe strat.
Yeah.
Alien skipping it. It's
Ooh.
slightly faster, but
Alien
definitely more risky.
I will mention Alien did save before 5-4. Because it actually, if you die towards the beginning of doing the skip, it is still faster.
Even towards the end.
Even if you die like 2 or 3 times, even with a save.
Even if you die like once at the end, it's still faster. Just like an optimal skip over an optimal no skip saves about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's huge. And it's one of the first big tricks that kind of new runners either struggle with or have to pick up first.
Yeah.
And both of them did get it first try, which is pretty impressive. Especially Alien
getting
getting
a race setting.
Yeah. Alien getting 352, which is pretty good time regardless.
Yeah.
Going into Ghost House here, this level doesn't have too much in the way of optimization. The only, I guess, trick in the level comes up right at the end, where there's a boo ring on the staircase up to the flagpole that you have to maneuver through.
Something that's actually quite difficult to do in that first section is not like stick to any of the walls. But that's about as far as the optimization in this level goes, other than boo ring jump. Which
2D, good boo ring jump there. Alien.
So did Alien.
Yep. Oh no, I'm behind now? Oh, this is a scam.
Yeah. One thing about boo ring jump is that I feel like a lot of people are scared to go for it at first, but like even if you miss it, it only loses up to like 4 seconds.
I feel like I'm being called out.
You are.
Oh. Okay, heading into... fun fact about these cannons, actually, that I did not learn until I almost had like a 25 PB. The loading screens into the cannons and into overworld enemies, if you spam 2 or A in those loading screens, they will load faster.
Yeah, no one knows why.
Know why.
It just happens.
But they load a second faster. Like, the game arbitrarily makes the loading screen longer if you do not press 2.
Doesn't work for any other loading screens as well. Yeah. Only cannons and overworld enemies. And I think mushroom houses. I do it on mushroom houses regardless.
Alright, my stream's losing some frames here, but we're heading into 8-1.
There we see 2D doing a strat known as Shell Boost. Ooh, Alien taking damage. Like I said, not too big of a problem, but it will definitely lose him some time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, as I was saying with Shell Boost, it's a strat where you... Normally what you do is you, like, have to fall down slowly after.
Yeah, you have to propeller
up there.
upwards, fall down slowly. Real annoying. Alien taking some more damage there. That's actually
that's gonna be a major time loss
there.
because
he's getting a 433 by the way, which is optimal.
Yeah. So throwing that shell cancels that animation. And then Alien not being able to do the triple jump that 2D was able to do, which definitely loses a decent chunk of time.
Yeah, he's gonna lose upwards of, I think, 14 seconds here.
That's 13 I do 2D.
Yeah, 13 I do. So even more, or less, like numbers.
23? I can't do math right now.
Yeah. About 16 seconds.
8-2 is the only level in the run that we do small entirely.
Yep. Because it is faster at the end of the level, because there's some jumps where the ceiling's pretty close down to the ground, so it's faster to be small Mario there, so you don't have to worry about hitting your head and losing momentum. 8-2 also is a level with a lot of very small like movement optimizations that make it really easy to lose time at like the beginning level.
Yep, right there, like what 2D did there, like not making it around that corner. Or that strat he did there. That's called crouch boosting. And for some reason, if you crouch on the middle of those rolling hills and then let go as you're in the air, it makes you go fast.
Yeah, or it doesn't make you go fast. It makes it so you don't lose the momentum that you would, because those rolling hills are going backwards. By crouch jumping off of them, you basically keep a normal jump's momentum. So, okay, Alien messing up the jump over the POW block there, but not going to lose too much.
Still a solid time.
Yep.
And 8-7 here is pretty much just an auto-scroller.
Yeah, so put residents sleepers in the chat, because you're going to have to wake up once the auto-scroller is over. But right now, there are a couple optimizations in 8-7, not to say it's not boring. It is the most boring level in the run, fight me. But 8-7, pretty much it's auto-scrollers. The only optimizations really are exiting off of each of these, I guess I'll call them bone coasters for now. Because if you jump off of them correctly, you do get to like keep the momentum, the forward momentum of the bone coasters, like 2D just did there, which saves a little bit of time. So there's definitely some time saved to be had, but for the most part, it's just don't get hit, don't die. Because if getting hit and dying here is not a fun time, trust me, dying in this level during a race is not a fun time. I have experience.
Yep. One theoretical improvement that I thought of today is is not grabbing that first mushroom and instead grabbing one from that question mark block there that 2D just went by. It would allow you to like be on the ground less while still retaining the momentum that the coaster gives you.
Yeah, because small Mario jumps either higher or further, I forget.
Higher, and by extent further, if you know how to use it. I don't think any like official testing has been done, but
could be a time save we could see later on in the tournament.
Yeah.
Both runners also missing the first star coin. It is known that if you, if you don't get all 3 star coins, and you don't miss all 3 star coins,
you either need all 3 or no.
So both these runners will, in fact, never be heard from again after this race. They will be eliminated.
Hey, we weren't supposed to let them know that. We were supposed to make sure that people
I don't think they're listening
to us. Tournament, not a life-dependent one.
Anyway, so heading into airship here, 2D is. I'm talking like Yoda now. So Airship has quite a few skips in it because throughout Airship there are these screws that normally you'd have to spin on and
Like this here.
and it moves platforms out of your way. And later on in the level, especially in the second room, it'll have platforms descend from the ceiling that you're supposed to jump on, parkour on, yada yada yada. We don't like that because spinning is slow. Those screws are slow. So what we do instead is we just kind of don't. We just fly on. They're just basically you just fly under. As soon as you're close to your bottom of the screen, fly up, and hopefully you don't hit anything, and you do save. How much do all the skips save together? Like 20 seconds or something?
I don't think anyone's actually timed it.
Yeah, because everyone. But yeah, we'll see Tutti going into it.
Because you either do the level like super unoptimally, or you do the skips.
Yeah. That second skip is, I will say, deceivingly annoying because it is very easy to accidentally mistime, and you will only know you mistimed at the very end when you bonk on that platform and then barely miss the other platform, and you just have to watch it. Oh no!
That's. I'm going to assume that was him pressing his controller slightly too hard, thus registering a shake input.
Oh, that is not
This is one of the instances that anything can happen, and there is nothing in specific that determines a race.
He's gonna grab a mushroom here, and it looks like
being synced. Up again. Although Alien will have an advantage going into the next level.
Oh no! Alien missed the pipe. Tutti's ahead. Let's go. It's a time save. It's a time save that matters. So.
All right. So this room, it's the worst room in the game. Nobody can argue that. This has killed by far the most any percent runs out of any level in the game, at least at a top level, because of what Alien is trying to do right now, known as bombless. You can use a ground pound to make your hitbox just small enough to squeeze on top of the clown car and hit Bowser Jr. when he's at the bottom of his bobbing.
But the issue with that is it's a 2 frame window.
1 to 2 actually. 1 to 2 actually.
1 to 2. 1 to 2 frame window to get that. And the thing is, in optimal bombless, where you basically hit him first, hit him with the bomb, then or hit him first, hit him second, then hit him with the first bomb he drops, saves around 25 seconds, I want to say.
23.
23. Okay.
If done perfectly.
Yeah, if done perfectly. So and because of how late it is in the run, most of
how inconsistent the trick is.
Yeah, because there are setups
of it being tight, it's inconsistent as well.
Yeah, there are setups for it. There are cues, but nothing will help you once you're in the air. There is no god except bombless. Bowser Jr. will laugh at you. He knows your pain. And yeah.
Okay, so all right. This is a little too close now. Can we move on?
Yeah. But anyway, Alien didn't get it, so.
Yeah, and then Tutti didn't even have a chance to go for it. Both of them getting the triple jump, and Alien messing up.
Alien
trying to keep the sync, but remembering that he can't because different. Yeah. So yeah, at the end of this room here, we'll see a bit of an advantage Alien has. Right here, you can see it on the right side of the screen. 2D is going to have to wait a little bit, whereas Alien can just go right through.
Yep. And they are synced again. What is going on?
I don't like this.
The time save because he has propeller.
Yes.
2D's going to have to pick up propeller in the very last section of the game. Whereas Alien can just keep it through as long as he doesn't get hit, so that will save Alien maybe about 1 or 2 seconds. But yeah, this room's also pretty much an auto scroller. You just
it is
your own little pattern for how you stand on these platforms. And the end trick is that there's a pipe at the bottom of this room. You want to get in the pipe as soon as possible, but not getting it so fast that you jump in the lava. Both of them playing it a little safe there.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
That pipe would be very scary. Alright, we have Alien back in the lead because 2D went to grab a safety fire flower.
Which is good because getting hit a lot in this section is not preferable.
Yeah. So we're going to see a difference in strats here. Alien is going to just be able to fly right over Bowser, whereas 2D is either going to have to wait until he jumps, kill him with fireballs, or jump over him doing a trick known as Bowser jump.
And the thing about Bowser jump is it's very dependent on what he does. You have to hope that he does not jump or do this. And Bowser will jump on his own.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be...
Oh, 4-turn.
Yikes. That's really bad RNG right there.
Almost the worst possible RNG. He will jump from anywhere from 2 to 5 turns, I get. Oh, Twisco accidentally restarting his timer. He will jump anywhere from 2 to 5 turns in, which you want it to be 2-turn, which I want to say is like 25% odds. But
I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever done any official testing on it.
Might be 1/8 odds. But anyway, gonna head into this very last section here now, or Alien is at least. Which is basically, we call it escape because you're escaping from Bowser. He is very big and scary, and we do not want to get caught. So, doing a little thing here, just called, which is called Fireball Manip, which just, if you jump in the same place, same height every time, he'll always throw the fireballs right at the exact height you need. And then the second section
on the platform. A mistake there.
A little bit of an accidental shake input, but doesn't look like it'll cost him too much.
We have 2D about to get that precious world record.
Oh no! Oh god! Jumping a little bit there. Alien 25-36 to finish the Alien. Yeah, it's GC's to him.
Oh man,
that is a tragic death.
It is indeed, because that is going to be huge time loss.
Yeah, he's gonna have to basically go through this entire Bowser fight again, and without Fire Flower. So if he gets hit in the wrong places, he's gonna be in for even more time loss.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we're gonna have no clue what his time is because he messed up his timer.
Yeah. So yeah, if he gets hit at all, he's going to have to go up to the top section to grab a mushroom, or just go with low percent strats.
Yeah.
Either way, you're losing time.
All right, 1 turn. Come on, count it off with me. Oh, 2 turns. Okay. So he got optimal RNG there because this game knows when you're doing bad and it wants to taunt you.
Indeed. I mean, here's a little snippet of what you could have gotten.
You fool. But, so Twisco goes through here. Congrats to Alien though. 25:36 is a really nice race time. It is, in fact, better than my PB. So I was right on one count. One of them did better than my PB. Twisco unfortunately got hit with a few kind of just crucial mistakes right at the end. Really nice fireballs though. Twisco, I think that's pretty close to optimal, if not optimal. We're gonna see him getting through his propeller section again. This time, does the crouch jump correctly under that first wall there. Looks like, yeah, pretty optimal Bowser fight there, or pretty optimal section there from Twisco on his second try. So,
GG's.
Yeah. GG's.
New world record of 328. Pog.
Hey. Yeah. That was a really close race all the way up until Airship. And even into Castle, honestly, until that escape death from Twisku. So, are we going to be able to get either of the runners in here for an interview?
Alien said yes. Not sure about Twisku yet.
Yeah. Twisku's saying in chat he got super nervous into the last 2 levels, which I do not blame him.
Yeah.
The last 2 levels of this game are some of the hardest platforming and like the least consistent stuff, and especially with the nerves that come naturally with being that close to the end of the game, it's very easy to mess up. And especially because the last 2 levels, one of them's filled with bottomless pits, one of them's filled with lava. It's not very forgiving. A lot of times, one mistake means you either lose your power up, lose a bunch of time, or you're just straight up dead. So, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, Alien is not collecting coins in the credit scene. Come on, Alien, you got to pull through. Maybe Twisku will. I've been calling for anyone who doesn't know, I've been calling TuttiPullo Twisku this entire time because I believe that's his name on Discord, and that's the name.
No, he recently changed it.
Oh, he changed it? Okay. I guess we're waiting for the runners to come in here. Bonus point anyone in chat who's not Finnish who knows what TuttiPullo's name means. I'll give like oh no, I'm taking third. Oh, cool. I don't have to waste time. Oh, okay. Alien.
All right, there we go. Welcome, GG's.
GG's.
That was
GG's.
a very close race.
Yeah, it was very close in the castle.
That was super close.
The race was so epic for 8 hours. Then I had to mess up and
Yeah.
If I would get double bombless or bombless, I think it will be 24, but not sure.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I did mess up a lot in 8-1, but good thing I came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely still.
Yeah, like that was an insane race.
Up until your death in at the end of Castle, it would have been super close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's very close indeed at the end.
I was thinking that it was going to come down to a retime without loads before that death.
Yeah,
honestly.
I thought so too, because it was super close, like throughout the whole race.
I can't imagine the nerves just increasing the closer it got.
As soon as I hit the button, like I could feel my heart pounding on my chest. Like I feel like I was gonna pass out.
Yeah, I think you guys were synced like at multiple points in that run throughout the race.
Yeah, I was watching like the first time we
were
had
practically like the same.
Yeah, and like first time when we weren't on same pace, and I was 556 and Alien didn't.
Yeah, that was really the first major deviation.
And then 8-1.
And it was very hype.
And then after the airship death, you guys were synced again all the way up until escape.
The castle death, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not the castle death, but Bowser.
Yeah, that was still a really good race, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's to both of you.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great race. Both of you played really well. Tweescoo almost beat my PB with a death. I don't know how I would have felt about that.
Without that mess up in 8-1, that actually would have been a decent run if I didn't lose like 20 seconds in 8-1. Probably would have been like 1x.
Mm-hmm.
But very unfortunate. But...
Did you lose propeller or?
No, I lost prop, then I lost prop, then I got the fire flower, then I lost that, so I couldn't even do the triple jump.
Oh.
Yeah, I lost a lot of time.
Yeah.
I think I ended with a 410. So yeah, that was a lot of time lost there.
Yeah, it was 410. That was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But you managed to recover from it.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
Yeah.
So yeah, any final thoughts?
I guess not. It was a very, very good race. Very close most of the race.
Yeah, maybe next time not failing 8 argument, 8 castle.
Yeah.
And like now when this first race is over, next race I'm not gonna be so nervous. Like
Get the first 3 jitters out.
Maybe I will be racing bronze next time here.
Ooh. Probably as soon as I schedule my races.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that should about do it.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Thanks to both of you guys for racing.
Yep.
Yes, please go follow the runners.
Yes.
The command is not working.
Commands are not working.
Figures.
Your guys' Twitch channels are the same as your names on here, right?
Twitch channels.
And okay,
yeah.
all right. The commentary command is also not working. What about
Let's go.
Hey, that actually
one
works.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Go check out all that stuff.
Yeah. Check out.
Stay tuned for more matches in this tournament.
Yep.
I think we've got a couple scheduled.
We have 2 more matches scheduled for this week. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time is Miko versus Junior. And the day after that, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, is B-Man versus Squash. And I will be commentating B-Man versus Squash's match. So if you like the sound of my voice as much as I do, then please go check that out.
Yeah.
Is SpeedGaming doing anything else for the rest of the night?
I'm not 100% sure about the rest of the night.
It is very late.
I mean, it's technically like very early morning EST.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else tonight, considering we're on the main channel. Yeah, I go there to check out the SpeedGaming schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add.
Yep. Thank you, everyone who stopped by, who gave this a watch. We hope to see you guys watching more of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii 2020 80% tournament. Definitely got some really hype matches set up, and this tournament's only going to get better as it goes on.
Indeed.
So
we will sign off now.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.